Okay, we're live. Blessings, 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 beloved. I am Mama Pam, aka Pamela Dobson of the SMRF Family International Interactive Ministry, where we read the Word of God 7 minutes every day so you do not have to read. Today's read is for Thursday. Today is Thursday, June the 8th, 2023. Thursday, June the 8th, 2023. We will resume our reading on Job, the 13th chapter, resuming on the 17th verses. 7 minutes. 7 minutes. I'm blocking whoever this person is talking about a boyfriend coming to the Emirates. I gotta block you. It's not what we're here for. All right, let's get into our read. Reading from the King James Version of the Word of God, and it reads, Hear diligently my speech and my declaration with your ears. Behold, now I have ordered my cause. I know that I shall be justified. Who is he that will plead with me? For now, if I had my tongue, I shall give up the ghost. Only do not two things unto me. Then will I not hide myself from thee. Withdraw thy hand far from me, and let not thy tread make me afraid. Then call thou, and I will answer, or let me speak, and answereth me. How many are mine iniquities and sins? Make me to know my transgressions and my sin. Wherefore hidest thou thy face, and holdest me for thine enemy? Wilt thou break a leaf driven to and fro? And wilt thou pursue the dry stubble? For thou writest bitter things against me, and makest me to possess the iniquities of my youth. Thou puttest my feet also in the socks, and lookest narrowly unto all my paths. Thou settest a print upon the heels of my feet. And he, as a rotten thing, consumeth as a garment that is moth eaten. Chapter 14. Excuse me. Man that is born of a woman is a few days and full of trouble. He cometh forth like a flower, and he's cut down. He fleeth also as a shadow, and continueth not. And doeth thine open thy eyes upon such one, and bringest me into judgment with thee? Who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean? Not one. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee, thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. Turn from him that he may rest, till he shall accomplish as a hireling this day. For there is hope of a tree if it be cut down, that it will sprout again, and that the tender branch thereof will not cease. Though the root thereof wax old in the earth, and the stock thereof die in the ground, yet through the scent of water it will bud, and bring forth boughs like a plant. But man dieth, and wasteth away. Yea, man giveth up the ghost. And where is he? As the waters fell from the sea, and the flood decayeth and drieth up, so man lieth down and riseth not, till the heavens be more. Till the heavens be no more, they shall not awake, nor be raised out of their sleep. Oh, that thou wouldest hide me in the grave, that thou wouldest keep me secret until thy wrath be past, that thou wouldest appoint me a set time and remember me. If a man die, shall he live again? All the days of my appointed time will I wait until my change come. Thou shalt call, and I will answer thee. Thou wilt have a desire to the work of thine hands. For now thou numberest my steps. Dost thou not watch over my sin? My transgression is sealed up in a bag, and thou sweepest up mine iniquity. And surely the mountain falling cometh to naught, and the rock is removed out of his place. The waters wear the stones, thou washest away the things which grow out of the dust of the earth. And thou destroyest the hope of man. Thou prevailest forever against him, and he passes. Thou changest his countenance, and sendest him away. His sons come to honor, and he knoweth it not. And they are brought low, but he perceiveth it not of them. But his flesh upon him shall have pain, and his soul within him shall mourn. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, thank you. Chapter 15. Then answered Eliphaz the Temanite and said, should a wise man utter vain knowledge and fill his belly with the east wind? Should he reason with unprofitable talk, or with speeches wherewith he can do no good? Yea, thou castest off fear and restrainest prayer before God. For thy mouth uttereth thine iniquity, and thou chosest the tongue of the crafty. Thine own mouth condemneth thee, and not I. Yea, thine own lips testify against thee. Art thou the first man that was born, or was thou made before the hills? Hast thou heard the secret of God, and dost thou restrain wisdom to thyself? What knowest thou that we know not? What understandest thou, which is not in us? With us are both the gray-headed and very aged men, much elder than thy father. Are the consolations of God small with thee? Is there any secret thing with thee? Why doeth thine heart carry thee away? And what do thy eyes wink at? That thou turnest thy spirit against God, and lettest such words go out of thy mouth? What is man that he should be clean, and he which is born of a woman that he should be righteous? Behold, he putteth no trust in his saints, yea, the heavens are not clean in his sight. How much more abominable and filthy is man, which drinketh iniquity like water? I will shew thee, hear me, and that which I have seen I will declare. Which wise men have told from their fathers, and have not hid it, unto whom alone the earth was given, and no stranger passeth among them. The wicked man travaileth with pain all of his days, and the number of years is hidden to the oppressor. A dreadful sound is in his ears. In posterity the destroyer shall come upon him. He believeth not that he shall return out of darkness, and he is waited for of the sword. He wandereth abroad for bread, saying, what is it? He knoweth that the day of darkness is ready at his hand. Trouble and anguish shall make him afraid. They shall prevail against him as a king ready to the battle. For he stretches out his hand against God, and strengtheneth himself against the Almighty. He runneth upon him. Okay, that's 7 minutes. We're going to keep on reading. He runneth upon him, even on his neck, upon the thick bosses of his bucklers, because he covers his face with his fatness, and maketh collops of fat on his flanks. And he dwelleth in desolate cities, and in houses which no man inhabiteth, which are ready to become heaps. It shall not be rich, neither shall his substance continue, neither shall he prolong the perfection thereof upon the earth. He shall not depart out of darkness, and flames shall dry up his branches, and by the breath of his mouth shall he go away. So let not him that is deceived trust in vanity, for vanity shall be his recompense. It shall be accomplished before his time, and his branch shall not be green. He shall shake off his unripe grape as the vine, and shall cast off his flower as the olive. For the congregation of hypocrites shall be desolate, and fire shall consume the tabernacles of bribery. They conceive mischief and bring forth vanity, and their belly prepareth deceit. May the Lord add a blessing to you, the hearer, and me, the reader of this precious and sacred word of God. We just read 8 minutes and 15 seconds. So we went beyond the read, but that brings us to tomorrow. We'll be resuming on chapter 16. Chapter 16. Well, again, I want to say thank you for watching this recording and being here with me in the big old family. If the Lord lays upon your heart to give a financial blessing, feel free. 7minuteread.com, 7minuteread.com, SEV, pay attention to the 7, pay attention to the 7. Go to www.7minuteread.com. On that website, there's a safe donation button where you can leave whatever donate blessing the Lord lays upon your heart to leave. And then there's a treat on that page, my song, Encourage Yourself. Until the next read, we'll be reading at 7:30 on the Bigo platform. We will be reading the commentary explaining what we just read. Until then, God bless.